All right, the real reason that I'm doing this is my daily news updates. Unfortunately, today, Gerald Brisco was furloughed by WWE back in April, and now he announced that he was officially told by Vince McMahon yesterday that he wasn't needed by the company anymore after 36 years, which is sad. I still haven't heard about them releasing Sylvain Grenier yet, who works as a producer, but Gerald Brisco, apparently his services aren't needed anymore. He recruited guys like Brock Lesnar. He tried to recruit me back in 2016, but somebody kiboshed it. Wes Brisco, his son, is a former Great North Wrestling Canadian champion, and he was the first ever, the Hannibal TV heavyweight champion, a title that Davey Boy Smith Jr. now holds. But it always baffled me why Wes Brisco was never given a fair chance in WWE, because it's not just that I know him. The only reason I use Wes Brisco in Great North Wrestling is because I thought he was very talented and a hard worker, and he carries the Brisco name. But for some reason, they never wanted to give Wes Brisco a proper shot, even though Gerald Brisco was supposedly such close friends with Vince McMahon. So that's unfortunate. NXT went unopposed on Tuesday and did a 0.22 rating. AEW went unopposed last night and did a 0.36 rating that included the debut of Rusev, who is going by another name there that I can't remember. I believe it's his real name. I interviewed Rodney Mack today, which I highly suggest people check out. And I asked him, everyone knows, is married to Jazz. And I said, would you ever do an angle like Rusev did, allowing his wife to make out with another wrestler standing on top of you? And he said, no, he would not. He actually said, fuck no. So I don't know how anyone could have any respect for Rusev after he allowed WWE to treat him like that before he even signed a new contract. So he's joining the rest of the WWE outcasts in AEW. I remember when they said they were going to be a wrestling-based product, a sports-based product, and they wouldn't be full of WWE rejects, and now it turns out they are full of WWE rejects, and they're having orange juice matches and pulling all sorts of stunts where people are getting legitimately hurt, etc. Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I'm interviewing Dangerous Danny Davis on here live. Saturday night, 7 p.m., Rip Rogers. Sunday at 9 p.m., Amber Nova is back for another fan Q&A. She enjoyed the last one so much. I've got Teddy Long coming up next Friday. Jazz, Rodney Mack's wife, I'll be interviewing in the next few days. I'll get into a few of your comments. Victor Murphy plugs the Brisco Brothers, Collision and Repair. Rich Bell told Junior Vince is killing WWE. I think just ever since WWE went public and became so corporate, it's just been dying a slow death. Labrador Retriever says good memories of him and Patterson during the Attitude Era. Haven't heard of Patterson being released from his consultant job. Double S says West deserves to be in a major company. I don't know why he isn't. His girlfriend is in AEW. DS1090, what was the issue with WWE signing me? Well, Brisco got me I was signed in 2009. I failed the medical, got that problem regulated, was medically cleared as of December 2013. Had a match in front of Jim Ross and Gerald Brisco that they watched, and they said they were going to recommend me to NXT, which Brisco did recommend me to NXT. I got a tryout. They sent me my itinerary. They were talking to me for about 7 weeks. Then a little over a week before the tryout, somebody above Gerald Brisco contacted me and said, we're sorry for any confusion we may have caused, but you're no longer invited to the tryouts. So someone above Brisco kiboshed my second shot at it. And for Wes being in a major company, I don't know why he's not. He deserves it. Colonel Quayle, can I interview Mauro Ranallo? I've said on here before, I've never been a fan of him. Maria Davis says Vince is a fool. Sam says Wes is pretty badass. The new word of the year in wrestling, suddenly everybody is badass. Jefferson E. White says he heard Rusev's name is going to be Captain Cuckold at AEW, managed by Jim Cornette. Chris Lee says he hasn't watched wrestling in a year, and it's been fantastic. Sean Wood says shoot interview compilation on I don't want to get in too much more to Pat Patterson. He's old. Supposedly he has dementia. It's been done to death. Why does everyone keep telling me to interview Bill Apter? There's 4 interviews of him on here. Chris Lee says this channel is taking off, so it's all good. Yes, definitely. I like how things have turned out. Labrador Retriever. Wes won the Battle Royal in Rockland to win the Hannibal TV Heavyweight Championship. Yes, and that is actually on the Hannibal TV. If you search Wes Brisco, the Hannibal TV, you can see all the videos. Mike is asking, where's Piper? She's sleeping. She went for a long walk earlier today. She's tired. Patrick J says Brisco Mania. The Contrarian says, what was Gerald even doing at WWE? He was a scout in charge of particularly scouting former amateur wrestlers. I know he scouted one of the amateur wrestlers from that tag team that was just released, the AOP or something. I forget their individual names, but I believe he scouted those guys. So he was a good scout. As I said, he tried to recruit me, so I can't say he was bad. And the last real star they have that's still wrestling, Brock Lesnar, he recruited Lesnar. So Brisco sold McMahon their share in the Atlanta TV. Biggie 21 says, yes, that is true. Where's One Man Gang? He is in Louisiana. As far as Steve Blackman, I do want to interview him, but he wanted a very large amount of money for an online interview. And because of the technical problems that can happen in online interviews, I'd rather save my money and do it in person whenever the border opens, because if there's a technical issue with an online interview, it can ruin the whole interview. So I'm not going to just throw huge money at those, but I would like to interview Blackman, who I believe would have won the Brawl for All if he hadn't been injured in his first fight, because he used takedowns more than anyone else in Brawl for All. If you watch his match with Mark Romero, it's just takedown after takedown. He was clearly good at stand-up as well. But follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the Hannibal TV, and I wish everyone here a great night. Have I tried to interview beautiful Bobby Eaton? No. I hear he's not very computer literate.